YouTube. Well, it's been way too long, of course. Racing season kind of ended in August a little bit, and there was some other shows going on, but I could not make them, and we just kind of decided all together that we were going to just end on a good note with all of our equipment intact, and just kind of make a plan for this winter. Get to brainstorm on what we're going to do as far as cars and bodies and parts, or maybe we want to invest in something different. So what we come up with is, I got hit up February of last year on a car that was stripped out and was for sale. So we ended up going down and picking it up, and I guess I could call him a friend of mine. He had it stored in his building for a little while, and he had 3 cars, and he just wanted to limit it down to 2. Plus he was robbing parts off of this car for his other cars, which, you know, they all bolt on the same. So yeah, this is an 18 Swartz car. It's been ran a lot, but as far as I'm concerned, this is the best as far as shape, the best shape I've seen for an 18, and those stickers will prove it right there. I know it's got a lot of shows on it, but that's okay. That's just history. All this stuff came with it as well. He threw it in, and it's got pedals in it, brake pedal assembly, and I think that's it. We had a family friend also buy a 2012 Swartz for his son. He's getting into it, and so we actually have their car in the shop right now, and we just started going through it as far as setup stuff and changing stuff. It needs a little bit of body work, and we want to make sure that everything is exactly the way the book says it's supposed to be for them. We did some horse trading like we always do, thanks to Casey, and we got this car, which is an 05, and the guy with the 12 also owns it. He bought a whole sellout type deal in it. He bought that car, everything, for a set amount of dollars, and then he bought this car as well to go with it. So we've traded them. These are our wheels and tires. We traded them some work, some stuff, and some labor for all the bolt-ons off of this car. He wants the frame back, but all the bolt-ons, all the gauges, all that MSD, it's got it all. I don't know about the fuel cell. He said something about keeping it. We just took the body off, the decking, and it had doors as well. We took all that off so that we can access all the bolt-ons and stuff easier, and basically to take these parts, figure out what's good and what's wrong, and paint them up. And the rear end and all that, all the bird cages are correct, and just take all this stuff that's good and put it right on that 18 and make it a roller. And to be quite honest with you, I don't know what we're gonna do with the 18. I don't know what we're gonna do. Basically, we're to the point where if we were to dump a car over catastrophically, we don't have anything to replace it. I don't expect anybody to give up their car just for me, and they don't expect the same. So what I'm trying to say here is we had nothing to, if I dumped one over and I need to put all my stuff on that car, we had nothing, but now we have something. Yeah, that's what we got going on. This has only happened over a month span. Other than that, we've been doing adult things. I've been working on my place. It's kind of been under construction, so I've been finishing that up. We've been family vacations just before it gets cold. We've been just working, trying to earn $1. We were putting money together for this car to go down and pick it up, and so we just been absolutely slammed. We might have a problem, I'm not quite sure. We had 4, then we had 3, and now we're back up to 5. So I don't know, we might need to see somebody about that, but I don't think so. I think we're right where we're supposed to be. But yeah, this is what we got going on. This car and the parts car inside of here, and that's kind of what the plan is. I would like to say it was a pretty dang good year for us. We didn't tear anything up. We popped off a win. I should have had 2 more wins at least. I made some really, really bad mistakes, and it cost me 2 of the last races. And I even started up towards the front, if not on the front row, and the car was absolutely stellar, and I just made a driver error, and that cost me. So that was a tough pill to swallow. I was hoping to get 2 or 3 more, and I really felt like we had a shot to get that done. Pretty soon, we got to get stuff situated back in the shop. We're kind of rearranging and cleaning because we have all this stuff now. So, got to make some room.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Well, we got almost the front half put together. None of this is adjusted right or set. We just transferred. Put it on this car off of that car. This is our 18. This is a part out car we got. Gonna try to use as many good pieces off of it as we can. Whoa. Yahtzee. But yeah, don't know if we're gonna be able to use this rear end or not, but the 4-link bars, the hubs, and the brakes, they're all good. All the shifters, all the gauges and wiring, clean them up, get the rat's nest fixed. Are you struggle busting?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll be there to help you in a minute. But yeah, just transferring majority of it. I know if the rear end is right, that torque arm's not. Just minor things that we can change.
There we go.
But yeah, I took all the racing off that car, put it right on this car. It's the nice thing about these sports cars, pretty much no matter how old it is, they all relatively fit the same. Beside the specs are a little different, but yeah. Basically, we're just making this car a roller, and we will change out and update parts as we go. We got to go through all of our inventory and see what we can update and what we have to buy. But yeah, going pretty smoothly, but not gonna get much done on the camera. It's just a jam nut.
Yeah, it's jammed in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
All right. lots and lots of old wheels and tires. Well, we got rims separated in sets and spares. I could not get this tire off, so I ended up cutting it off. Never had to do that before. Usually they pop off for me. This one did not, so I had to cut it off. But could have been worse. Lots of old tires that are hitting the road. Just set up there that we're leaving alone. They barely got any time. This just got an engine put in it. Literally fired it up the night before. This is Isaac's project that he had going on. He's got a diesel and he wanted a gas burner, so he bought this 94 to bomb around in. Pretty nice pickup. He put the wheels on it. But yeah, I mean, I may have donated that to him on accident. This is just leftover parts and stuff that he'll find something to do with, I guess. As for now, we haven't turned the light on here. We haven't had our banquet yet. We ended up finishing 5th in points. I know the last time we raced was August 13th, and the 2 races in between June and July, I was gone for one. I was not around. I was in Florida for a wedding, and then we had some rainouts, and then there was a special after championship night, and we decided that all of our cars are in one piece. Motors are good. Let's just call it for a season and get everything ready for winter. We had a little bit more to do, like service the RV, check batteries, do all that stuff, make sure the cars were watered up just in case had antifreeze in them, just in case we were to lose power and did not have a way to heat the shop. We checked all the spare motors, if they had water, motors that were pulled out, drained all the water out of them. But another thing we picked up was we traded all of our crate motor stuff. We traded all of our crates off for spec engines, and that's how we got my engine, and we just kept trading. We had 2 or 3 left, and we kept trading them, and we actually got 2 more engines. So a little different. Most of them are wet sumps, which is great. I mean, it's a lot less hassle. You don't have to build a dry sump for it or nothing, or lines. So we got options, basically. We got plenty of spares. We got a couple that need to go to the machine shop. We still have one down there right now. Haven't heard much, but we got this block that's going to the machine shop. We got this a long time ago. It's an all cast iron motor. They left water in it and broke the block. But where it broke, it can be fixed. And I'm not talking about JB Weld. I'm talking about torque plate and a stick welder. And I've seen it done with my own eyes, and it knows no different. So I think that's what we're gonna do with that one. that'll probably be another wet sump engine. Everything looked good, crank, bearings, rods. It was an all steel motor with a flat tappet setup. We don't do flat tappet. So that'll hit the highway. We'll get some heads for it, cam. We'll dress it up, make it a hard runner. And I know there's an engine. I know from previous videos that there was an engine, the engine we put in Isaac's car that I said we pulled out because it was having issues. We figured out what the problem was. It had a breather on the valve cover, and nobody bothered to check the breather. And what it had was a plug in the inside. The breather was on there, but the hole was plugged, so the engine couldn't breathe. And so that was a super devastating deal. And there's a little bit more to the story as far as how we found it out, but it doesn't really matter because we found out what the problem was. It was nobody's fault. So we ended up hurting that motor because it ran hot because it couldn't breathe, and the oil got hot. It just tons of things. So it started to score the cylinder walls. We caught it just in time. So all we have to do basically is take it apart. Everything should be good. It was a fresh motor when we got it. Take it apart. Bearings should be, check every bearing. I have to buy new pistons, bore it out, and roll rings and bearings. Or if they look good, put them back in. It had 3 laps. When we put 3 laps, 3 or 5 laps on it, and then we couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, so we just stopped. So it's pretty fresh yet still. I mean, he does a lot of crazy things, yes. And if the bearings look crappy, then we're not going to put them back in. But anyways, yeah. So basically just wintertime stuff. This is done, so this goes out, and the white 1 star comes back in, and we got work to do on that. It's been very, very nice, actually. It's been high 60s, and for January and December, that's pretty dang good. But right now, it is like 4 degrees. It looks beautiful, but it is so cold. It is so cold, and the wind's blowing. So it's not so nice today. But the heaters are working overtime, of course. But we got this car running. Sounds super good, super excited. Biggest engine we got. So that's awesome. But yeah, I think we might have to buy a new dry sump tank for that. The tank is, we can't get it to seal up where it splits, and we've put O-rings and used silicone, and something's wrong with it. So we're not even going to waste our time, I don't think. We're just going to go find something. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. I haven't tore nothing apart on my car. It's been a real slow year, a slow off season. I would love to put a new body and wrap on, but we'll see what the checkbook says. Right now, all I really care about is deciding if I'm gonna run this or put something bigger in, because I have that option. So But it's got to be a dry sump because I got all that dry sump stuff, all the dry sump stuff hooked up. So I want it to be a dry sump. I don't really want to go and yank all that stuff back out because I work really hard to put it on. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. We're still kicking. I got tires to mount up, to go through, mount up, measure them, write down what they are. I got plenty to do as of now. Unfortunately, we have not touched yet. We have fixed the frame. We fixed the frame. We got the suspension components fixed. What else did we do? We welded some things up, strengthened it up a little bit. The only thing we haven't done is the body work. And then another thing came to our surprise, the shock, the right front shock, is no good. It's got a puncture through it. So our shock has to be sent off to be rebuilt with a new body. So that sucks, but we have been working on it, and then we discovered that one of the dry sump fittings on the pan is leaking. So I think we might have to have the pan welded up, find the crack and weld it up. So there's that. But yeah, just little things. Haven't had a whole lot of time to do anything. Everything just kind of got set on hold. This rear end came with the orange car when we got it. They broke it and they told us, and they said, we'll throw it in. And we're like, okay. So we took it all apart and found out what happened to this rear end. So yeah, there's shrapnel up there, but so it needs a complete rebuild, bearings, everything. It needs it all. And I want to say we'll probably replace the back cover as well, because we don't know if these could be bad. I mean, if they were burned up, they'd be black and whatever, black and blue, but still. You're spending the money, might as well just put a cover on it. Not only did it chew up, it chewed up the ring gear as well, pretty bad. Really bad. And there was a gear in there. But yeah, watching schedules, waiting to go to our banquet and see what they have to say about the first year. Honestly, see if we're even invited back, to be honest with you. See if we're invited back to the track as a class. If not, we've already kind of started to develop a schedule of where we're going, what we might do. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching these videos, even though it's been like 4 or 5 months since I've done anything with the videoing. And keep watching. I'll keep posting. We got plenty of work to do. Thank you for watching, and appreciate it a lot. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends. Be cool to hit 1,000 likes or 1,000 subscribers eventually. I don't know if I'm that great of a YouTuber to hit 1,000 subscribers, but to all our 717 subscribers, thank you. I do watch that. I remember when we hit 500, and I never thought that would be really a thing, but thank you guys a lot. It's pretty cool to video what you do on the weekends and what your hobby is, and have people want to follow you and continue to watch. So it means kind of a lot to us. because who else are we supposed to share it with? See you in the next one.